Welcome back, friends. My name is Ross, and I help people rewrite their stories. And today, I want to help you rewrite the story that you always have to be productive, that you always have to be going, doing, making something. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a purpose, that you shouldn't be productive, that you should just be a lump all the time. I'm saying that you need to find that balance between doing your thing, being on your purpose, making your art, and resting, relaxing, recovering, recuperating. And I had a wonderful real life example of this happen to me this morning. I woke up and I was tired. And I don't know why I got to bed around the usual time. And when I woke up, I was just exhausted. And I was doing my morning journaling, and I just reasoned that I've been actively trying to change a lot of myself, a lot of the way I think, and you'll see that in the past videos and on the blog, evidence of that. And I just said, oh, it's just this change. It must be exhausting my brain. And instead of thinking about that and thinking, okay, so what can I do to make this easier on my brain? How can I relax my brain a little bit? Instead, I just jumped right into the day, and I was tired throughout my workout, and I know I did not put in as much effort as I could. And then I came up here to film a video, and it wasn't working. The file format ended up being all wonky. So even though I did get something finally, when I got back to edit it, it was unusable. So I took a nap, and I'm doing the day over now, so it's later than I would have liked it to have been, but I can't do anything about that now. All I can do is arrive at this moment right here. So if you feel like you need to take some time out, if you need to rest, if you need to take a vacation, I know there's not a lot of places to go right now, but you can always go somewhere you enjoy going to that's close. I'm always going to say go for a walk in nature. Just do something, take some time out so that you can come back to whatever it is refreshed and ready to kick its butt. We don't expect 100% output of our machines, so why do we expect the same thing out of us? I mean, my phone will tell me it hasn't been restarted in so many days and recommend a restart. So that's what I do. And if I can do it to my phone as easily as that, why can't we do it to ourselves? And I know this is a struggle for me, so I'm sure there's some of you out there who struggle with it as well. I think a lot of it comes from our Western culture, this idea of a society that rewards killing ourselves. I don't like to use that term, but killing ourselves to succeed, this constant need to overwork, and a nation of competition, and seeing how thin we can stretch ourselves, when in reality there is abundance all around us, and we don't need to compete for anything. All we need to do is ask, invite it in, show gratitude for it, and then the universe will gift it to us. And so I can tell right now that this video is a lot better than the one I shot this morning, and I'm trying not to get too caught up in it, but I'm just wondering what would have happened if I would have just slept in and listened to my body, listened to what it needed, and started the day at 8:30 instead of 6:30. So what can we do to help implement playtime into your day? And not in the sexy Christian Grey kind of way. Actual time when you're not making something, you're not focused on anything, you're just relaxing. And it can be however you relax. You should definitely implement that. For me, sometimes it's watching movies. I used to watch movies all the time. Trains were a big problem this morning too. I used to watch movies all the time. I used to watch shows all the time. I used to read books all the time, but then I just stopped. When I started working from home in 2017, I suddenly had all the hours of the day available to me, and I wanted to fill them with as much productivity as possible. And then it would become the evening, and I would be exhausted and realize that I didn't have any time to relax, and all I did was scroll through my phone or watch YouTube. And I'm not saying watching YouTube isn't a good use of your time, but you want to be, for me at least, you want to be deliberate, I guess, about your downtime. And I don't even like to use the word downtime because of the uh, how synonymous down can be with downness, as it were. So what I do, what I've taken to doing, is I schedule in a few hours in the day when I have playtime. And it sounds funny to say that out loud, but it's time when I'm reading or watching something. And that might have been the problem last night. I took a huge chunk of playtime to watch a documentary, and I can't tell you the last time I sat down to watch a documentary. And even as I was doing it, my brain was bothering me about it and thinking we could be productive, we could be doing so much other things right now. But it's so important to have that relax, rest, pausing time, because then when we do come back to our art, to our work, to our purpose, we are refreshed and relaxed. And any problems that we've had that chance to pause, to reflect on them, and we come back to them with new eyes. So this is something that I am currently working on, that I'm actually trying to make an effort in, as far as finding that balance between working and playing, and as recent as these last 2 days. And I haven't found any quick cheats yet to help speed the process along. I really think it's just something you have to do. You have to give yourself permission to relax. And if you find that hard, if you find it hard to give yourself permission to do the things you want to do, then let some Marlon Rando on the internet in front of some trees give you this permission. You have permission to relax. You have permission to be kind to yourself. You have permission to treat yourself to something nice. So, with that, I want you to go out into the day, and I want you to do something nice for yourself, whatever it is. However you define something nice for you, if that's a treat at your favorite restaurant, if that's an extra episode of your favorite show, if that's running a nice bubble bath for yourself, just do that. Watch out though if you use those bath bombs. I used one once with a person I was with at the time. It was a glitter one, and it went everywhere, and I was cleaning that out of my butt for weeks. And that is way too much information, but I want you to do something nice for yourself today. Use caution when it comes to bath bombs. With that, my friends, I want to send you into this day with peace, happiness, and loving kindness. And until next time, my friends, remember, be kind, be well, and be yourself. We'll talk soon.